A la Miss se le fue. Ahí está.
Viendo la Miss.
Hola, Miss.
Hello,
¿Cómo
hello.
estás? Se ha
Hola,
ido.
Miss. ¿Qué pasó?
Se ha ido.
Okay, yes, I don't know. Connection problems, you know, that connection, the internet connection. But I'm here. Let's start with a spelling class. Let's start with a spelling. It wasn't working. I don't know why. Now, I'm going to share the presentation so we can
Que
continue
no se
working.
le vaya.
In the
Yes, we hope that
in
now. I closed all the windows on my computer, so maybe now without too much windows can work. Gabriela, tell me.
No, yes, we have to write.
We need book and notebook. I was telling you at the beginning to your classmate, book and notebook, because we're going to work on the book and then I'm going to make a dictation. But don't worry, it's not difficult. So
Okay.
first we're going to work on page number 13. Everybody open the book, page number 13. Lucia, tell me.
And then homework of reading.
Okay, I'm going to explain later. I think that was it's not working my connection because of the school. Yes. So at the end, I can, if we have time, I'm going to show you, at the end of the day after language. Don't worry. I'm going to explain the homework. Yes. So we can have a spelling class. If no, the connection is going to still not working properly. Okay, everybody, page number 13. If you remember, this is part of the unit number 1. We were talking about this word. So now, just to finish unit number 1 and start with unit number 2, we're going to circle the word that means the one that it's on boldface. So in this case, which of the following words means celebrity? Which of these words means celebrity? A, B, C, or D? A star baseball player, a nurse, a local plumber, or a florist? Fast. We were missing this page, right? Page number 13. Yes. Which of these words? Celebrity. Page 13. Are you in that page?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Tell me, Hermes. Which of these words means celebrity?
Letter A.
Letter A.
Hello, teacher.
Baseball player.
That's right. Hello, Marcelo. Nice to see you today, Marcelo. Number 2, if you need a counsel, you might. Do you remember what is counsel? To give it advice or what? What is counsel? Who knows? If you know the answer, unmute your microphone. Tell me. If you need counsel, you need an advice from someone that is an expert about it. You need
Un consejo.
That's right. So who is going to give you the dishes, the lawyer, the dog, or the nap? You call a lawyer, right? You call a lawyer. That's right. So that's number 2. Number 3, we might see a drowsy person. Do you remember what is drowsy? We might see a drowsy person. Okay. If you see a drowsy person, do you think that it's going to stretch out on the couch? It's going to go in jogging, start a difficult prayer, or hanging wallpaper if it is drowsy?
A.
That's right, letter A. It's going to, it's drowsy. It's going to stretch the body on the couch. That's right. Number 4, a plate should be, remember pledge, it's, you make a promise. You make a promise, right? So how it should be the promise, the pledge? Honest, that's right. Letter A should be honest. Number 5, to hold a pony, you would use a, remember
Honest.
to hold, it's to carry something.
B.
B, that's right, a horse trailer. You are going to need a horse trailer. Perfect. Number 6, a suitable item for the pool is?
C.
It's letter C, that's right, a towel. You need a towel when you're on the pool. Excellent. Number 7, a real hardship. Okay. Mhm.
What is towel?
Towel. What is that? You use when you're taking a shower. You need a towel to dry your body.
Okay. Thank you.
Una toalla. Number 7, a real hardship for a goldfish will be to have. What is a real
¿Qué
hardship?
estás haciendo? ¿Qué estás-
We are circling page number 13, Santiago Chavez. What is a hardship? Do you remember what was a hardship? Something that it can be difficult. Letter. A boring fishbowl. That's going to be letter A. A boring fishbowl. Number 7, yes. Number 8, it says a humble person might say. What do you think a humble person can say of these phrases from A to D? Which of these phrases a humble person can say? I deserve more. I don't deserve it. Show me the prize. Or I'm number 1. Humble. Do you remember humble? It's a person that it's not proud of himself. Not too much. Humble person must say,
I don't.
excellent, Khaled. I don't deserve it. A humble person might say, I don't deserve it. Because it's humble. It's humble. The opposite of humble is going to say the other phrases. Number 9, an essential part of the period is something that it's essential, necessary on the period.
C.
Letter?
C.
C, that's right, a marching band. It's necessary having a marching band. Number 10, I can best demonstrate ballet where you can demonstrate on a stage. That's right, on a stage. A sincere person will, what's going to do or to say a sincere person, class? Letter? Tell you the truth. That's right, a sincere. That's why it's sincere. It's going to tell you the truth. So number 12, why my crowds stampede? Stampede, do you remember? It's going to be,
A.
they are tired. Are you stampede? They gather together. They are afraid. They are nervous. So it's letter D. The answer for that is letter D. Don't forget, we're on page 13, Santiago Chavez. Everybody should circle the answers in your book, sorry, in the book. Now, did you finish to complete page 13?
Miss, I am Caleb.
Khaled?
I don't say Miss. Miss, cuando le dije I don't,
Mhm.
le iba a decir que le iba a traducir.
Oh, you don't know. I think that you were saying, I don't deserve it, but you say the answer, almost the answer.
Yo me quedé sorprendida porque a mí nunca me había pasado que había dicho algo y esa era.
Okay, don't worry. Now, class, if you finish number 13 page, be ready with your notebook. I'm going to dictate. That's going to be a dictation right now using this word. So take a look at this word: celebrity, console, drowsy, pledge, pole, beatable, stampede, yes, sincere, demonstrate, essential, humble, and hardship. One of these words I'm going to dictate, say in the dictation. So don't forget these words because you are going to write it down and you are going to take a picture and upload it to school. Those words to see how you spell those words. Are you ready with your notebook, class? You have your notebook now? Yes. Santiago Chavez, you have your notebook. Hermes, yes. Show me your notebook, everybody. You finished? Show me your notebook.
I finished.
Rebecca, Alberto, Mia, Santiago Hernandez, Andrea, Marcelo, you have your notebook?
Yes, Miss.
Yes. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Sian. Okay, Hermes. Lucia, great. Kiara, great. Ana.
Teacher,
Santiago, okay.
I'm not.
We have to write station.
clases porque me estaban haciendo, porque estaban
Yes,
el doctor.
I know it. I know it. Now that you are here, excellent. Rebecca, excellent. Now, are you ready with notebook? Remember, notebook. Now, everybody with the notebook.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Santiago Hernandez, you have your notebook. Alberto, your notebook. Notebook.
Y no hemos hecho
I
nada
don't
en
mind.
el notebook.
Okay, let's go now. Write the day of today in your notebook. Write the day and dictation. 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 Write it on your notebook. Dictation.
Dictation.
Okay. Are you ready? I'm going to say the word
No,
twice.
no,
Just
no,
twice.
no, no.
I'm going to say
Mi
the
cuerno.
word, but without looking the book, remember. I'm going to say the word twice, so everybody, the microphone off, so you can listen to me clearly. Yes? Ready?
Yes.
No me prepararon.
Yes or no? Okay, first word, right? Number one. Word number one. Hardship. Hardship. Number two.
Miss,
Tell me, Joshua.
Hardship.
to write with capital letter or in small letter.
Small letter. It's okay. It doesn't matter, Joshua. As soon as you write and spell the word correctly or as you know. Number two.
In pen or in pencil.
The pen that you have, if you have a pen or a pencil, as soon as you copy the dictation, better with pen, with ink, with color ink, it's better because that's the we're in spelling. Number two, word number two, celebrity. Celebrity.
Is celebrity or celebrity?
Yeah, celebrity. That's the pronunciation. You know how to spell it. Number three, word number three, plate. Plate.
Wedge.
Plate. Remember, a pledge was to make a promise, but pledge, that's the word, pledge. Number four. Are you ready for number four, class? Yes. Okay, number four.
What is the
Yes,
number
miss.
3?
Number three is pledge. Number four, demonstrate. Demonstrate. Without looking at the book, be honest. Demonstrate is the last one. You're finished? Okay, just these four words. Number one, I'm going to repeat all the four words. Caleb, your
Mira,
video.
pueden repetirles que están haciendo.
I'm going to say the four words. So listen,
Yes.
everybody microphone
Yes.
off. I'm going to repeat the
Yes.
4 words one more time, Santiago.
Y es que lo pueden repetir, es que estaban hablando. bastante
Marcelo,
fuerte en
listen
mi casa.
instruction, listen instruction. I'm saying I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to repeat it. So microphone off, everybody, so you can listen. Number one, hardship.
Yes.
Khaled, microphone off. Number
Okay.
one, hardship. Number two, celebrity. Number three, plate. Number four, demonstrate. Yes? You have the four words? Okay, great.
Yes.
Now, let's continue with the book. Remember that these 4 words you are going to apply.
Best. I have a question.
Tell me.
Plate. Plate is P-L.
I don't know. No, do not say the word. Do not say the word. That's a dictation. I'm going to check. You have to take a photo
Okay.
and upload it. Don't say the word. Don't say it. Write it as you think that it's the spelling of that word. But be honest.
No,
Do not
Cele-
copy from the book.
está escrito mal.
Celebrity
Tiene un
is
montón
con
de
No,
cosas.
do not say that the
This.
answer,
This.
Santiago Chavez.
B. Celebrity is C or
I don't know. You know, don't worry about it. Just write it as you think that it's spelled. Don't worry. If you make a mistake, remember that I'm going to check and I'm going to make the corrections if you write some a letter or it was missing a letter. Gabriela Giguren, tell me.
Miss, and the dictation I write in pencil, but we have to write with the ink.
Don't worry, Gabriela. Don't worry about it. As soon as you complete the 4 words. Now, let's continue with the book class. Unit number 2, we're on page number 16, right? No, page number 16. Open your book now. Remember that this is unit number 2. We have a story and we have some words that we need to know the definitions of those words. So, the name of the unit 2 is Spring Training, a New Beginning. Spring Training, a New Beginning. We're on page number 16, class. I'm going to write page number here, page number 16. Now, let's start with the reading. I'm going to read it. I'm going to start reading, and then I'm going to call someone else because I'm going to explain the words. I'm going to explain these words. It says, each February and March, baseball players dust off their gloves and head south or go west. It's time to stop neglecting. This is the first word that we're going to define, neglecting. Those workouts and get in shape for a brand new baseball season. Most professional players haven't played baseball for months. And for a good reason, the regular baseball season lasts from April to October. During that time, athletes tire out their bodies and sometimes get hurt. So they must rest over the winter. In the spring, they need a chance to get back into playing shape. That's why the minor league teams hold annual, that's the second word, the annual spring training camps. The training camps in Florida are called the Grapefruit Leagues. Training camps in Arizona are called the Cactus Leagues. They're called in a different way, the Cactus League, and the other one is the Grapefruit Leagues. The pitchers and catchers of each team report first. They work on basic skills like throwing and catching. Pitchers must begin straining their arms. They only have a few weeks for sharpen their skills. A week or so later, the other players arrive. They are first baseman, second baseman, and the third one, and shortstops and outfielders. Approximately 50 players on each team, there are 50, are invited for training. Some players already have contracts to play on a team, and some do not. All players work hard so that they can be chosen to play in the bigs. The name that players use when talking about the minor leagues. In the first week of March, teams begin to play each other. These competitions, that's another word, competitions, give the players a chance to show their skills in actual games. The managers watch the players and see how everyone performs. Many baseball fans take their vacations during these times and attend the games. The weather is warm and the sun shines. Sponsors, another word in color, sponsors advertise their brands on huge signs in the outfit. The smell of popcorn fills the air. It's time to play ball. When especially popular teams like the New York Yankees or the San Francisco Giants play, the stadiums are packed. There is not a backhand. Backhand, it's another. Sit in the house, so it's not an empty space, right? Now, during the regular baseball season, the coaches and managers might seem stern. That's another word, stern. During spring training, however, they are more relaxed. This is the time to discover new talent. These preseason games don't count. So players can make mistakes that don't threaten the team's chance of making the postseason's playoff. Pitchers can try out new pitches. Batters can work on their timing. They will be trying to hit balls that are coming toward them at 100 miles an hour. Coaches might help them adjust the way they stand up, or the way they hold the bat. Outfielders practice catching fly balls. They practice running so they can cover the field quickly. In the spring training, no one dwells on last season or recalls failures of the past. It's a new season and anything can happen. At this point, any of the spring training teams could win the World Series in October. Just to finish, it says that by the last week of March, a portion of each team leads the spring training camp. Some players are dismissed because they didn't make the team. Other players might have obtained minor league contracts. Only 25 players will be the part of the team that plays with the season. These best players pack up and get ready to move to the city where the team's regular season's home games are played. They will be ready to play on their team's opening day. Okay, class. Now, it's a story about the baseball games, right? How they train in different seasons. If you can notice, we have some words that they are underlined. They are in color blue. Now, we're going to talk about the definitions. We're on page number 18 now. Page number 18. Remember that here what we have is to complete the spaces using the word that is on blue. Animal. What is the meaning of animal, Cross? It's something that happens each year. Animal. So if I say you yearly, it's a synonym. Yearly is a synonym. Because, or yearbook, because it happens every single year. That's annual, something that happens every year. That's annual. Yes?
Yes.
Number 2, it says basic. What is the meaning of basic? Having to do with the main or standing point something. Basic is something that is essential. Here you see the synonym. It's something that is essential. It's fundamental, primary. That's basic.
Es en Spanish basic en anual. Es anualmente cuando pasa más seguido.
That's right.
Basic es algo básico.
That's right. It's basic. It's something that basic. Competition. What is competition, class? You know what is competition, right? No, competition, trying to outdo others, a game, a contest. We can make competitions. Yes, that's competition. I'm planning to enter the kite flying competition. If you want to participate for the spelling bee, for example, you want to be on that spelling bee competition. So that's a competition. Number 4, contract. Take a look at this. It has 2 meanings. Contract. It's an agreement or understanding that can be enforced by law. A document that explains legal conditions, a contract. In Spanish, it might be a contrato. Un contrato. That's contract. It's a document. It's a document that explains something legal. Legal.
Es que esto está raro.
Or it can make a growth smaller to come down with a sickness. To make or grow smaller. That's another definition of contract. So, contract can be an arrangement, a deal, or a pact. There are synonyms for the word. Deal, pact, to get, that's contract. They are synonyms. Is it clear what is contract, class, or not? Yes? Okay, what about number 5? Dismiss. What about number 5? Dismiss. It's to finish, to remove something, remove. For example, if I tell you, you are dismissed, so you can go. That's dismissed. Is because I'm telling you that we can stop, that it's something that you are allowed to go, to send away or permit to leave. That's why it says dismiss. Our teacher will not dismiss the class until we are all quiet. Imagine that until all of you are quiet, you can dismiss. At this moment, you are all quiet. Perfect. Now, dismiss, is it clear from 1 to 5 or any question about the definitions from 1 to 5 class? No? From 1 to 5? Okay, let's see the other one, just to finish with this. From 6 to 12. The other word is neglect. What is neglect? It's to hold back care or attention. That's number 6. Neglect, it's to hold back care of attention, to fail to follow through, or lack of care or careless or laziness. It means that this word is to ignore. That's why you see a synonym. Neglect, it's to ignore. Ignore. The opposite is to pay attention. So neglect, it's to ignore. What about obtain? Obtain, it's to get something. You obtain good grades. You obtain a new pair of shoes, something like that. So it's to acquire. That's obtain, to acquire something new. What about portion? Portion, it's a piece. So if you go to buy pizza, you want just a portion, not that whole pizza, just a portion. So it's a piece. It's a price. That's right. Recall. Recall is to remember something. That's recall, to remember something. If you recall, for example, the tables, it's that you remember the times table. So that's recall. It's like a synonym for remembering. Sponsor.
¿Cómo escribo eso?
Sponsor. Sponsor, it's a person who helps or takes responsibility for another person. That's a sponsor. It's a person that takes care of another person or group in business. This is about business. So it's a supporter. It's a supporter because it helps other people. It helps other people when they are paying or on a television, on a radio. Just to finish, we have a stern that it's stern. It's not kindly or gentle. Stern, it's a person that it's not kindly or gentle.
Ver.
Tell me, Santiago Chavez.
Copy that.
You don't have. You have to complete it
This
with the blue. Yes, with the blue one. The letter.
What is basic?
Okay.
Which one?
No, and the first page, basic.
Basic. Basic is a pronunciation. Something basic. It's something that it's important. Básico in
¿Y qué es
Spanish.
lo que tenemos que hacer?
And number 12, just
Dice
to
la-
finish class.
Dice
Number
la
12 is
página
backhand.
18.
Yes, backhand, remember, it's something that it's
Miss,
free
no
for
entiendo muy bien
you.
qué es lo que tenemos que hacer.
Marcelo, please, the microphone. Santiago Chavez, please.
Pues,
The last
I have a
word,
question.
okay, hold on, Santiago. The last word is backhand. Remember, the backhand is something that it's no use. It's no use, this book. It's free. So you can find a backhand people when they are looking at a job or at seat. If you want to sit down in some place, it can be a backhand. It's free. Now, what you have to do, Marcelo? You have to write, remember that it's like the unit number 1. In the spaces, you have to complete, write it down, the word that it's on blue. For example, this word, it's recall, right? You complete the sentence. What about this number 10? It's going to be sponsor because that's the word that we have on blue. That's what you have to do. Yes? Question, Santiago Chavez?
También hay que hacer la página 18.
Yes, the two of them, 18 and 19.
Pues esa ya la hice.
Okay, excellent. Anna.
Miss, I will read this page and the other.
Yes, perfect. Okay, class. Okay, any other question?
Yes, Miss, I have a question.
Tell me, Khaled.
the answers of the vocabulary, the dictation.
Okay, for dictation, remember you need to upload the dictation to Schoology. That's, you need to upload it, the 4 words, be on it. So while you write, you take a picture and you upload it. That's so. Gabriela Gigurems.
We write in the page 90. Ay, perdón,
19.
19.
Yes,
Sorry,
18
sorry.
and 19. That's great. Yes. Again, if you don't have questions, we're going to stop the meeting here. So see you next class.
Bye.
Bye-bye.